Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Whenever we think about some events in our lives or some historical events, it's always important to consider the sequence of events. And we've talked about a couple of different sequences and as part of these daily reflections. One is the sequence of events that will unfold at the time of the arrival of the 12th Imam. We've also talked about the sequence of events that unfolded after the death of the Prophet to the martyrdom of Sayyida Fatima Zehra. Now, one other sequence of events that I want to share, because it is actually linked to, there are certain lessons that we can get from this sequence of events, and it is directly linked to the Battle of Jammal. Battle of Jammal was fought on the 10th of the month Jamadil um Jamadil Awwal. And in this month, it's important to understand what happened that at the battle. But before going into the battle itself, let's talk about some of the events. So Sulaim bin Qais mentions a narration from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Imam Ali alayhi salam, that once the Prophet was sitting with Imam Ali alayhi salam, and he was telling Imam Ali alayhi salam that after you there will be 12 successors. With you there will be 12 successors. And Imam Ali alayhi salam asked, who will be these successors? So he pointed towards Imam Hassan alayhi salam, this son will be the first successor of yours. Then Imam Hussein alayhi salam, that this will be your second successor. And then after that, there will be Ali ibn al-Hussein, Zain al-Abidin. And you will reach the time when you see Ali ibn Hussein. So convey my salam. And then it will be time for Muhammad ibn Ali. So the Prophet told Imam Hussein alayhi salam that you will reach the time when you will see Muhammad ibn Ali, so convey my salam to Muhammad ibn Ali al-Baqir alayhi salam. And then he continues that there will be 9 others till the 12th, who will be the Mahdi. And I can foresee the people who are pledging allegiance to him between Rukun and Maqam in Kaaba. And I even know their names and their tribes who are taking pledge of allegiance to the 12th Imam. Now, this particular narration, Sulaim says that he took to different Aima at different times to confirm that that was true, and everyone said that is true. And then he went to the fifth Imam after some time, and he asked about some of the events that had unfolded during that time. So the Imam alayhi salam said something very interesting. Imam Muhammad al-Baqir alayhi salam has said that we suffered at the hands of Quraish throughout. These people of Quraysh agreed to displace us, kill our Shia, persecute our Shia who endured difficulties at their hands, even after the Prophet placed us among them as the leaders and made our love and obedience obligatory upon all of the people. At that point, even with them, with all of those requirements, after the passing away of the Prophet, they took down our right. They usurped our right and ordered people to not hear us, even though the Prophet had told the people when he was making us their leaders to convey this message to anyone who listens right now, to anyone who is not present here. And Imam Ali alayhi salam and Sayyida Fatima Zahra, after the death of the Prophet, conveyed the narrations from the Prophet himself multiple times so that they may listen, but they did not listen. And how they did not listen? Why did they not listen? They brought forward a narration, a fabricated narration from the Prophet, and that narration was saying basically that the Prophet had told the people that Allah has selected Nabuwa for us, and Allah will not bring together Nabuwa and Khilafah in one household. That's why, oh Prophet's household, you are not going to get the Khilafah. And this person says that Sulaim says that the Imam mentioned the name of 4 people who had accepted, who vowed that this was true. There were Umar bin Khattab, Abu Ubaidah, Muaz bin Jabal, and Abu Huzaifa, the slave of Abu Huzaifa. So now, with these 4 people, they made others believe that this was true. And the problem is that this was the worst fabrication ever possible. Why? We'll talk about this. The reason why this was a fabrication, as well as the what happened with Sayyida Fatima Zahra when she gave the sermon. That that narration that they brought for her was also a fabrication.